to Ask Miss Dawn series. In this series, you're going to get great answers to questions that I have personally been asked by individuals I've had as clients in the past 5 years of being a life certified business coach. So, this question here was a question I was asked of me from a client. And this person said, what did you have to give up to become such a success? That is such a loaded question, because the truth of it is, I will tell you now, that you do have to give up a lot in order to reach the success that you know that you can reach and that you want to reach. So for me personally, in the first phase, there were like 3 phases for me. In the first phase, when you're trying to figure it all out, you're trying to get your business together, you don't really know what you want to do, you think you know. The first thing, and I had to write this down because it brought back a lot of memory. The first thing I gave up was clubbing and hanging out with people who didn't share my vision. So I like to go out. I used to like to go out and hang out with friends, and it happened to be maybe at a club or after hour, happy hour or something, like after 5 or something. And I had to give that up because I was thinking about the image and the brand that I wanted to build for myself down the road. Not even then, but just down the road. So the other thing that I did is I gave up negative talking people. I didn't care if they were family. I didn't care if they were associates or other people's friends. I just did not surround myself with individuals that spoke negative or just were always had something that did not fit into what I felt like my spirit was saying for me. So in the second phase, that's midstream as I'm on the uptick, I ended up having to give up networking groups that had individuals in them that were just happy to be in business. For me, I'm in business to meet people. I'm in business to grow an empire. I'm in business to create a legacy and to make money, earn money. So for me, when I was in those networking groups where they just were happy to have a DBA as their name, I had to get rid of them. And that's just the facts. Okay, phase 3 was, as you're rising quickly, I had to train my brain to reject anything that was negative at all. It didn't matter if it was the biggest dream ever and nobody saw it. I had to train my brain to go with what I knew. So when you go with what you know and you train your brain to reject all else that's negative, you will notice that things start to change in you. You have a better circle of friends around you. You're networking on a different level and a better one. And you also are able to reject those things that don't feel good to you or don't feel right or don't fit into what your vision board says is possible for you. So those are just personally some of the things that I had to give up. And you will learn as well that there are many things that you will have to give up. You may not want to. You may even try to avoid it, but it's coming. It will happen if you decide you're really going to be a success. So until next time, ask Miss Dawn.